what it takes to win an election. You don't win an election like a baby, no? African politics is a very tough thing. What is it today there to give us? I'm going to give you, there is something I'm going to tell you now. The reason why I was saying that. I'm not saying it because I changed my mind. I still have opposition. I still know that they win election because Godfather has already said it. But I'm handling issues. You know, it's like they are sleeping. They don't make use of information provided, you know. I swear I hated this man without a reason. Shadrach, of course, so many people that hate me don't even know the reason why they hate me. They don't know the reason why they hate me. They hate me because somebody said, Seer is a Satanist, Seer is this, Seer is that. So they hated me because of that. But as time goes on, they are realizing that Seer is not what people say he is. Seer means well for the people. Okay, it's like network is problem here. Network is problem here, I can see. It's problematic. Share for me. Okay, this is the reason why I'm saying opposition is not serious. Forget about my scruffy person because, you know, forget about how scruffy I'm looking. Because of what? I am on my way going to Johannesburg. But I thought I must share something with you all so that you know what is happening. It is for the love of Africa and the love of Zambia. Why do I say opposition is not... Why do I say opposition is not serious? Last week I was live on the broadcast when I told opposition that they must be ready because PF went to Malawi to a witch doctor who happened to be my client, somebody that come to me for power. PF went there. When they got there, that guy told them that you are not going to win election next year. There is no way you are going to win election. And that guy called me and said, these people came here, you know, and these people are saying, help us to win election and so on, help us to destroy the power of Seer and so on and so forth. And this guy told them to say, me, myself, collect power from Seer. Seer is the one that supplied me with material that I used to do my work. And that guy called me and told me, he even sent me a message. He said, Seer, these people came here, this is what we discussed. He even did the recording. He sent everything to me. I told them that you are not going to win an election. And they went. And PF know that they are not going to win an election. I told the opposition, I told them, I said, be ready. PF is likely to use COVID to postpone the election. Be very, very ready for this. Prepare yourself. Find a way to stop this. I told them, I said it openly. Those of you that follow Seer, you think that Seer is your regular prophet or those prophets and pastors you have in Zambia. I'm not. I am a spiritual human being. I am a traditional prophet. When I tell you something, believe it. If I tell you this, that is how it is. Opposition people, they thought that I was joking. I told them that PF is likely about to postpone the election and they are going to use COVID. Be very careful about this. Everybody, all of you were watching. Everyone, they were all watching. It was open. I said it openly. Be careful. And I told them that from now going on, PF is going to be increasing the number of COVID. I said it. What are we seeing today? Immediately after the broadcast, Minister of this tested positive, minister of this tested positive. All of a sudden, the number has increased rapidly. Why is the number increasing now? In South Africa, the government can say, okay, the number is increasing because there is cold, because there is this, and because the population of South Africa is so huge compared to Zambia. What is the reason why COVID is increasing in Zambia? No explanation. All we are hearing now, 20 people have died, 40 people have died. Where are they? Where are they being buried? Eh? The problem with opposition, when you have a government with weak opposition, the people that suffer is the people that suffer. It's not even the opposition. It's like the opposition in Zambia, they don't know what they are doing, and they don't want to know what they are doing. It's like they don't want to hold this government accountable. This government to wake up and fabricate stories from nowhere, and they get away with it. Then what is the work of the opposition? I told you before that PF want to use COVID to postpone the election. And I told you they will start increasing the number. Look at the numbers they are mentioning now. 100 people have been affected. Where are they? In which hospital? How many hospitals are there in Zambia? How big is the quarantine center where these people are being kept? 100 people have been affected. Opposition is just watching. 200 people have been affected. Opposition is just watching. What is going on? Is Zambia more in population than Tanzania? Is Zambia more in population than Malawi? Is Zambia more in population than Zimbabwe? Why is it increasing too much there in Zambia? Because PF want to use it for something, and opposition is quiet. Opposition, you know, I don't want to insult you. I don't have good mouth. My mouth is not good. My mouth is rotten. My mouth say bad things. I don't want to use bad words on you. But go to radio now. Go to TV station now. Pay Bantu. Go to Diamond TV and tell people that you need, ask PF, it is your right as a citizen of Zambia to know where these people are being kept. These 190 people that have tested positive, where are they being kept? Those that are being buried, where are they being buried? Those that are suffering, where are they kept? PF want to use Corona to postpone the election. Believe it or not. And you don't hear. I told you last week. I said it. I said now they are going to start increasing the numbers. So that by next year, by May, June, they will tell you, because of Corona, we have extended the election. Because Edgar Lungu knows that he's not going to win the election. He knows that he has lost popularity. The office of the president, they have told him. Security wing have told him. The witch doctor in Malawi has confirmed it. He wants to postpone the election. Opposition, stand up. Go to the radio station. In fact, go to Ministry of Health. Tell them to show you where they are keeping those. How big is the quarantine in Zambia to accommodate all this I'm mentioning? Where is the quarantine center? Where is Edgar Lungu and his government keeping these people that have been affected? How big is Zambia? How big is the hospital? These people wake up and they are playing Zambian people like table tennis. This one play here, this one play here, and opposition is quiet. What type of useless opposition are you? Nonsense. You go, you know, being stingy. It's very dangerous. I'm telling you. You go, remove money as opposition. Pay Diamond TV. Make a press briefing. Request to see where these people are being kept. All of a sudden, this minister is affected. This minister is affected. This minister is affected. Why? You can sue me and take me to court. If what the number Edgar Lungu is mentioning, his government is mentioning in Zambia is true, why is Edgar Lungu gallivanting up and down like antelope? Eh? In South Africa here, the cases are increasing. And to show you that the cases are increasing, the president is not campaigning. The president is not moving up and down. The president is talking to people using social media. In Zambia, if it's true, why is Edgar Lungu gallivanting like antelope? Eh? Why is PF conducting rallies? If it's true, if those numbers they are mentioning today, if it's true, why are they gallivanting up and down like idiots? Why is Sedi Galungu gallivanting up and down like a fool if those numbers they are mentioning is true? The problem with you is that your brain, you know, they use your brain. They are using your brain, you know. They are using your brain, but you can't see it. You know, Edgar Lungu wake up, he say what he want. Today we have 100 cases. 100 cases where? What is the reason for the increase? COVID is increasing. COVID is increasing. What is the reason for it? What is the reason? In South Africa, it's increasing because of the weather. It's too cold here. It's too cold here in South Africa. What is the weather pattern in Zambia? How come neighboring countries like Malawi, neighboring countries like Tanzania, how come they are safe? Opposition must be very, very careful. Opposition must rise up and start working. They must go to radio station right now and request an investigation into these numbers, because don't play with PF. Tomorrow they will tell you that we are having 1,000 cases in a day because there is no investigation. They can wake up and say anything they want. What is going on? Why are you opposition? Anything they feed you, anything they feed you, you eat. Anything they feed you, you swallow. Anything they feed you, you eat. Zambian people as well. Are you so down that you cannot see that these fools are making fools out of you? How many cases are there in Zambia? And how many hospitals, how many quarantine centers do you have in Zambia? Where are these people being kept? Ask yourself a question. These people, this thing that Minister of Health is mentioning, where are these people being kept? 20 people have died of COVID. Where are they buried? Who are they? Who are their relatives? These are the questions. These guys want to use COVID to postpone the election next year because they know that they are not winning. The evidence is everywhere. They want to use COVID to postpone the election. Opposition, stop sleeping. Go to radio station now. Go to TV station. Go to Ministry of Health. Ask them. Investigate. You have the right as Zambia. You have the right as Zambia. If COVID is really, really serious in Zambia, how come they are diverting the fund for COVID and using it to make road? If it's a serious thing. If it's serious, how come that they are diverting the fund that they got using COVID, using it to make road? It means it's not serious. So how come all of a sudden the numbers are increasing and opposition is sleeping? I warned you. I told you last week, this is what is about to happen. I am not just a prophet that just talk or prophesy by faith or pray. I don't have time for those things. When I tell you something, believe it. Before this thing happened, I told you these guys have a plan. Prepare yourself. The numbers are going to be increasing. Now the numbers are increasing. Why? Why? You know, I feel sorry for the people of Zambia. I don't understand the type of opposition that are there in Zambia. If this is the way you are going to fight for election, I think you just have to forget it because you are too sleepy, you know? You are too quiet. You are too sleepy. Such things cannot happen in a country like South Africa. Even in Nigeria, where there is too much corruption, such things will not happen. You can't just wake up and start calling numbers. Today, 190 people have tested positive. Okay, where are they? Where are they being quarantined? People want to see. As we are talking now, you are talking about thousands of people testing positive. Which hospital are they being kept? How big is the quarantine center? Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I feel sorry for the people of Zambia. For you. I feel sorry. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. Opposition, the reason why you are in opposition is to make sure that you give checks and balances. Don't give government, not even government, don't give some stupid few individuals, corrupt individuals, don't give them opportunity to play Zambia like the Bhutanese. If there is COVID in Zambia, and if it's serious as they are saying it, Edgar Lungu will not be gallivanting like a headless chicken. He will not be moving up and down like an antelope. He would be in his house monitoring everything. But look at him. Sometimes he even go out without mask. He gather people in thousands. Few of them are wearing masks. If it's serious, it cannot happen. Opposition must go to. Let me tell you how to be an opposition leader. If you want, you can tell me to start teaching you how to remove PF. When I told PF that they were going, they thought I was joking. They thought everything was okay. Today is evidence that they are going because I know what I'm doing. Opposition, if you want, you can contract me for free of charge to be giving you advice. You see, PF have come up with this issue of COVID that they want to use to postpone the election. What do you have to do? Because you have heard it, you have heard it. You have heard it. What is the name of this opposition? You have heard it. Never Mumba. The first thing that you are going to do is to go to Ministry of Health. Ask them where are these people are being kept. It is your right. Believe me, you cannot be arrested for that. It's your right. As a Zambian, it's your right as a citizen. Ask them where are these people being kept. We want to know. For knowing sake, where is the location of the quarantine center? We want accountability. Because the money that is coming in is not coming in the name of Edgar Lungu. It's not coming in the name of Chilufya Chitalu. It's coming in the name of Zambia. We want to know where our money is going. It is your right. If they deny you, if they don't give you access to those information, you make a radio announcement. You call for a press briefing. You know, you can either pay Diamond TV. How can you do it? You must open your hand. You must spend. If you want to win election, you must spend. Nefas Mumba, you must spend. Chishimbakambudi, you must spend. Election is not cheap. You pay, go to Diamond TV, and call on the public to ask them, how is it that all of a sudden the numbers are increasing? I said it last week. I said they will start increasing the number because they already went to Malawi and Malawi told them, you are not going to win election. Malawi boy is my son. He used my power to perform. When I said it, people thought I was joking. Today, numbers are increasing. All of a sudden, ministers that are not even in public. How come Bowman Lusambo that is gallivanting like an idiot up and down is still not testing positive? Then other ministers that always in their house, they are coming, have tested positive. If you test positive, you die, so that we know that COVID is real. We know. You can't just say I've tested positive. As it's either you die or you go in coma or you go in intensive care unit like the one that happened in the UK, so that we know. You can't just wake up in the morning and say I have tested positive. No. Yeah? How come opposition leaders are not testing positive? It's only PF leaders, government, ministers, this and that. You are the only one testing positive. Are you the only one in Zambia? These are the things that opposition is supposed to ask. But the problem with opposition, they are so relaxed. They are so sleepy. They don't want to work. And if you don't want to work, how are you going to eat? This is Africa. This is Africa. You think that you want to save your life, and if you want to save your life, you want to be a president. No. You must be ready to die. How many threats have I received here in South Africa? How many times have they come to shoot me here in South Africa? It's not because my boy started shooting as well. Eh? How many times, even in my church now, they have already paid people to say immediately church open. When I'm preaching, they shoot me. But I'm too big for that. You know, I'm somebody that cannot be, those are small things, you know. How many times here in South, even in my house where I stay, how many times have they come there to shoot me? Eh? If you want to fight for freedom, you must be ready to die. Opposition in Zambia, you must be ready to die. You can't just sleep. Yeah? Everything that comes, you accept. Everything, PF wake up, they talk rubbish, you accept. What rubbish is that? What kind of nonsense is that? How many times have they, am I counting it? Eh? How many times the threat How many times have they sent people, paid assassin to come and assassinate me? I took 4 good years to prepare for this battle. 4 good years to prepare to fight for the people of Zambia. 4 good years. That's why they tried this, it doesn't work. They tried this, it doesn't work. They even went as far as going to Zindi. Cry baby took Zindi and taking from office to office, go to this minister, let us make a tramp up charges to have Seer brought to Zambia. They took Zindi. Today, Zindi has become important for PF and for Cry Baby. A woman that is almost blind now. You take her up and down from here to here. Let us make tramp up charges so that we can use Interpol to arrest Seer. You think that Seer is an idiot like you, an illiterate like you? I'm not Kampiongo. Kampiongo is a fool, you know. He's not educated. He doesn't even understand law. He knows nothing about policing. He knows nothing about Interpol. He knows, I want to mess both Edgar Lungu and PF, I want to mess them up in International Criminal Court. I want to teach them lesson. Fools that are leading a country. And people of Zambia, I feel sorry for you because this is what we have put you through. This is what we have put you through. We have carried a whole country and gave it in the hands of fools. Look at Kampiong. Cry baby, carrying Zindi from office to office. Let's look for a tramp up charges and put on his head and use Interpol to arrest him. You think Interpol is those police officers you have in Zambia? You think you can arrest me? The only thing that you can do is the one that you have been doing, sending assassin and try. And I swear, if it happens again, even in Zambia there, you will be eaten. I'm telling you the gospel truth. You don't need to come to South Africa. In Zambia there, you will be eaten. Your children, we are going to use them to make pepper soup and we eat them. You don't joke with Seer. I took 4 good years to prepare for this battle. It's not what I came here for. The Zindi that PF is talking about today is the Zindi, the only lady that was transforming Zamtel. The only upright lady that was transforming Zamtel. It's just that I don't talk about small institution like Zamtel. If not, that Zamtel you see there is a hub of people sleeping with each other. That's why the network is rubbish. That's why the network, when Zindi was there, Zindi was going blind. Zindi was actually blind. I am the one that used spiritual work to open Zindi's eye. And Zindi was made the chief of sales. Those of you that are watching me now, that think that Seer is a small person, Seer like talking, those of you that are watching me now, go to Google. Go and make inquiry. Zindi was the chief of sales. And Zamtel was making billions upon billions because of Zindi. It's only when Edgar Lungu took over power that they fired Zindi. Since they fired Zindi and gave the company you carried a whole Zamtel, you gave it to fools. You carried it and gave to cadres. You carry Zindi, you carry Zamtel, you gave it to somebody like Sidney Malupenga. And they have destroyed Zamtel completely. Nothing is happening in Zamtel. Those days when Zindi was there, Zindi was making billions upon billions for you. But because she's not a cadre, because she don't want to steal with you, you people chased him out of your company. Today, you want to say Zindi. Well, let's use Zindi and put case on Seer. Thunder fire you, thunder fire your mother, fire your father, thunder fire your generation. You think Seer is a fool? You think Seer is you just wake up? You think Interpol is those useless things you have in Zambia that you call police? You fired Zindi. Zindi is the one who was running. Zamtel was making billions upon billions because of Zindi, because of that lady. She was blind. I opened her eyes. You fired her because she refused to sleep with you. Zamtel there is a hub of, if your wife is working there, or your husband is working there, I'm sorry for you. That is a hope of sex. Cadres. There is that's why they destroy Zamtel. Who is talking about Zamtel today? Very soon Zamtel is going to fall flat like a wall of Jericho, because there is no intellectual there. Zindi was the only intellectual there. Zindi was the only one that was making money for Zamtel. She was fired because she was not a cadre. Since you carried Zamtel and gave to cadre, you carry Zamtel, you gave to Sydney. I don't want to go deeper. If you provoke me, I'm going to go deeper. I don't want to talk about personal things. When I'm fighting for the people of Zambia, I want to fight the government. I don't want to fight individual. But don't provoke me to start going deep into your lives. Believe me, Zambia is going to burn if I start saying those things. I am a person that don't like going deeper in people's personal things. You know, even Ruben is aware. Ruben knows if I can start talking about him and they're talking about the Sydney, if I can start talking about them, Edgar Lungu, we know that he has been working with fools. Edgar Lungu, the only problem that you are having today is because you have employed idiots everywhere. This Zindi that they are talking about, the Zindi that they are talking about, is the only lady that transforms Zamtel. She's partially blind, but she transforms Zamtel. Zamtel was making billions upon billions because of Zindi. It was Sata, who called Zindi, where Zindi was in the village, and said, Zindi, come and manage this thing. And Zindi became the chief sales. Go and Google it. And from there, Zamtel was making billions. Now that they fired Zindi because she was not in agreement with all the money they were stealing. I don't know if you are aware of this, Edgar Lungu. From the day you fired Zindi, thieves took over. People like Ruben, Sydney, all of them, they took over. They are using the money to do rubbish things. I don't want to go deeper. But don't provoke me to go deeper, to start mentioning names and start talking things that I don't want to talk. But my pain is that a lady that is partially blind, you are carrying her, cry baby, let's go, we put charge on Seer 1. Let me tell you something. Even if I commit crime in Zambia, I will never be tried in that kangaroo court in Zambia. Today, if I decide to commit a crime, if I send boys to go and do something in Zambia and they do it and they catch me and they trace the link that is me, I am going to go to court, but I will not be tried in Zambia. I won't. I will go to International Criminal Court. I have been begging Edgar Lungu to come to International Criminal Court so that the whole world will see that he's a nyongo lawyer. He knows nothing. I'm not going to invite the lawyers that will be there for me, will just be watching. I want to interview Edgar Lungu. Even Kampiongo. Let's look for trump-up charges to give Seer 1. You think that Africa is that rubbish thing that you have turned Zambian courts to? You have turned Zambian courts to your kitchen. You play it the way you want. You think it can happen in International Criminal Court? I want to teach you a lesson. Idiots. The problem today is that Zambia people, you are sleeping. Not only opposition, you are sleeping. I think you need to wake up. I warned you, those of you that follow me, follow my program very well. I warned you. I said to you, please, this PF government is about to start increasing the figures of COVID because they have been told that next year they are not going to win election. I told you, and today they are increasing. Go to Mwebantu and see the number now is going 100, 190. It will not start going into thousands so that they will postpone next year's election. Edgar Lungu, whether you like it or not, election will take place next year. You have lost. If you have not lost, why are you afraid? If there is COVID in Zambia and if it's serious, why are you not taking precaution? Why are you not taking precaution? People of Zambia, I think you must wake up. That's why I thank the police for what they did yesterday. And many people are saying, no, what police did, it was acting. It was staged. It was this, it was that. Forget about it. Forget about it. As we are talking today, PF don't know what they are doing. they are now confused. They are mad. Anything that is happening in PF now is not normal. I'm about to conclude because I'm going to Johannesburg. I have an assignment in Johannesburg. But what the police did yesterday is commendable. If it's acting, they have acted well. If it's staged, they have staged well. But I want to tell you this. Forget about it. They have done something that has sent message to others. It's not acting. I told Edgar Lungu, I told him that police is going to turn against him. Police is going to turn against him. I told Edgar Lungu that even his own family will turn against him. Where is the first lady today? I know now that I've mentioned her, they will bring her out and they parade her like everything is okay. But I am inside their house. I am in Edgar Lungu's bedroom. I know what is going on. Where is the first lady? When last did you see her? When last did you see her with Edgar Lungu? Everything will turn against Edgar Lungu from now till election is finished. Mark my word. I'm not a joker. I am telling you, I'm not a joker. I prepared for this battle for 4 good years. 4 good years. I prepared for it. So I know what I'm talking about. When I tell you that somebody's gone, it's gone. When I tell you that there is confusion here, I'm putting confusion there. I'm putting confusion there. PF leaders wake up, they say something, they don't know what they are talking about. When they realize themselves, they deny it. For example, you heard Tituan Glube speaking. If you catch the youth to break their bone, he didn't know what he was talking about. It's confusion. Now he has realized himself. He's saying, I'm not the one that said it. It's confusion. You thought I was joking. PF are the people that sat down and said, we are going to erect B-board for B10. They sat down and planned it. They don't know that that is a very, very useless idea. They sat down and planned it. And given Lubinda wake up tomorrow and say, I'm not aware of any B-board. Everybody in PF is mad now. Everybody in PF is confused. And this thing is going to happen until they lose election next year. They don't know what they are doing and they will never know what they are doing. Godfather is in charge. I swear upon Godfather. I don't joke. Everything I told you about PF, has it not happened? Everything I told you about Zambia, is it not happened? Everything I said, every single thing that I said, has it not happened? Eh? Edgar Lungu will not have peace. It will get to a point where Edgar Lungu will prefer, that he will ask himself, why did I even become a president of Zambia? Is he not the one that they have mentioned in Rwanda? Eh? And people are saying, no, that it's not true, it's not true. Who told you it's not true? He was mentioned. He was mentioned. He was mentioned. and because he's too desperate. A desperate person can do anything. Believe me, a desperate person is a desperate person. If they say Edgar Lungu shot down plane in Rwanda, everybody can doubt it. I won't doubt it because it's desperate. When you are desperate, you can do anything. He's a desperate human being. That's why when he was mentioned, everybody was saying, it's a rumor, it's a hoax, is this. I said, no. It's true that he might have been mentioned. And if you investigate it very, very well, you don't be surprised that it may be that he did it. Because he's a desperate human being and he's a jealous human being. He's jealous of the Paul Kagame. He's jealous of him. He's jealous of Rwanda because everybody is saying Rwanda is developing. Why is Zambia not developing? He's jealous of that. He's a jealous human being. So a jealous person and a desperate person can do anything. His name was mentioned there. That's why in a space of 2 days, he has released 2 statements. Why is he fidgeting? Why is he panicking? Other countries are quiet. He has already sent envoy to Rwanda. Why is he panicking? He must relax. He must relax. The case is already in court. You know, what you need to do is to relax. Allow the court to fight. You know, it's already in court. There is no need sending people to go and meet Paul Kagame. You know, there is no need to go and they start making statements. No, we are not going to believe you. Edgar Lungu is a liar. He's a legend of liar. He's a Jagaban of liar. He lied too much. We are not going to believe him. You must wait. We have lost confidence in you. You must wait for the court to start section. When the court starts section, you must go there and join yourself to the case. Then if the court prove you guilty, we'll say, okay, you are guilty. If the court say no, then we'll say you are no. But just to send Chipampe, the one with the big head, the headmaster of State House, just to send him to come and declare your name, it's rubbish. We don't buy those rubbish. We know you as a liar. King of liar. King of all the liars. So we can't believe you. You must wait. You know? You must relax. I'm telling you the gospel truth. You must relax. So long as Seer is alive, and so long as Godfather is in charge, so long as Godfather is in charge of Africa, you will not have peace. I'm telling you. It will be from trouble to trouble, from January till now. Have you had peace? Edgar, have you had peace? It's from trouble to trouble, from trouble to trouble, from trouble to trouble. How do you even manage to sleep? Forget those things. You can call pastors like you have been doing. Call all the whole witch doctors on earth like you have been doing. Call anybody want. Let them continue praying. When they finish praying, I fold all their prayers and swallow it like pap and continue what I'm doing. Call out the witch doctor. The one in Malawi is my boy. You can't just go to my boy and say, save us from Seer. What rubbish? You have pastors there in Zambia. Of course, you know those people who call themselves prophets in Zambia, they know nothing. they are just some idiots, hungry idiots that are looking for food. You abandoned them, you went to Malawi to go and look for a solution. And Zambia is a Christian nation, but you consult witch doctor. Anyway, I'm talking to the opposition. Opposition, you know, I am giving you secrets, but you don't listen to me. You know, I'm giving you secret of PF. No one can win election against PF without my help, because I know them. We know ourselves. You know, I know them. You know, I know from the day I removed supernatural power from them, what is happening in PF. Everyone in PF is more like a fool. Even those that used to be wise, like Giving Lubinda. Can you hear him now? Look at Tetwan Glube. Tutwa went to school, even passed his side and even became a lawyer. But look at him. If you look at him today, you will laugh. You will laugh. You will laugh. Who is making sense in Zambia today? Look at the minister of Chilifachitalu. Just look at his trouser. You can know that things are not okay in Zambia. Oh, God help me. So, opposition, I just want to talk to you. I'm talking to you. You know, I'm talking to you. I'm telling you, opposition, I'm saying you must rise up. Take charge of your country. Take over the affairs of your country. Question, I want you to question the numbers of this COVID that is taking place now. Question it. Ask what is the reason why, what is causing the increase of COVID? Ask. If they are saying it's because of cold weather, which they will not say, because they want to use South African excuse as their own excuse. There is no intellectual in PF. Everyone is a fool. You know, they want to use the cold as you ask them, okay, where is the center? Where is the isolation center? You must go there and they actually look at it. How many people are this? How many people are here? They want to postpone the election because they know that they have lost the election. I swear. They are begging me. They beg me. They have begged me. They have even told me to say, okay, Siawan, let's remove Digalungu so that we put another person. Are you going to support PF? I said PF is dead. When I stand with the people, I don't change. Even if you give me 1 billion, I don't change. I don't need your money as well. When I say it's enough, when I say you are going, you are going. I said it, you thought I was joking. Why do you want to postpone the election? Why? It will not happen. Opposition, please. Go to work now. Go to Ministry of Health. Start asking them, why is it that the numbers are increasing? What is the cause? How many people do we have active cases? They will tell you. Show us where they are. You have the right. They will show you. Because here in South Africa, you have the right. The opposition have the right to go to isolation center. If the numbers are increasing like this, what is the population of Zambia? What has caused the increase? Is it that the airport is open and tourists have come and brought in more cases? Apart from those few that came through Pakistan or so, or what? Apart from that, what are you opposition? You must call for Indaba with the Ministry of Health. Ask them what has caused the increase. They will tell you this has caused the increase, that has caused the increase. Don't be fools. Don't just sit down and swallow everything that PF cook as food. They cook up stories from nowhere. One day they will cook up stories and tell you that the Ministry of Finance has been swallowed by a crocodile. All the money is gone, and you believe it. Don't give them that opportunity. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I want to say that I love you. Take care of yourself. Share the video so that others can see. Let me go to Johannesburg. PF is dead and PF is buried. Bye.